You know, Skipper, I feel a little bit like Gilligan with this skull cap on, even though it's not maritime. There's a character at the upper dimensions known to be named Azazel. He's real, so wherever the hell he's floating at right now, here's his problem. His problem. But he makes it your problem. He refuses to take a knee before Adam. Go with the whole New York Yankees, if you will. But that being, psychologically, saying, I don't have to take a knee before Adam. Well, of course, Adam is the firstborn. Hint, hint. Hugh, man. He's Azazel. Picked a good name, beginning and end, Azazel. And he says, A, I ain't taking a knee to you. And B, it's your fault. It's your fault. God, creator. So who's the judge? Who's my judge? It's Adam. He knows he's going to be let go again. You see, that becomes a management issue. And I'm in sales, not management. So, Azazel's business, Abrahamic, it's his business. He wants to be a scapegoat. Let him go. All I know is we've had enough of the game, of who's taking a knee to who. And we're standing on our own 2 feet. And Azazel gonna flap away from wherever he's hanging out, thawing out of Antarctica or whatever he creates himself from, in a suit of spirit, opposing Jedi's, Excalibur. It's multi-dimensional. Men, you're stuck on an island with Ginger and Marianne, and you're the professor. You know, Jim Backus was Mr. Magoo. And Mr. Magoo, the cartoon character, out there blaming everybody else, yet going where he wanted to go. You gotta do a little bit of the end of them all deck with Mr. Magoo. Because I know gentlemen who I refer to as such, one of whom's last name is Willis. And that's an ancient name on the Mayflower, but the man that I knew was from Australia. Great man, by the way. One of the better men I met in the Philippines. Just in terms of having a good time. World War II vet, fucking golfer. Could give a shit less. He was having a good time. Things happen in the Philippines that would make a foreigner's head do a 360. And it's the life of the people. And it's lived. I'd like to thank my brother, boss, Paul Morgan, who's with me now, because he told me about Baguio. You want to go to Baguio? Really? Well, his father-in-law is in a book called We Remain. And there were submarines involved, not MacArthur, because there was an OSS that participated, not Nazi. Counter. Gotta have a counter. That's JFK. It's Karmetic. And there was a Karnak. There is a Karnak. You just can't see it. There's Green Tara, and she's in a book that was channeled by Kaya Ra called the Sophia Code. So if you want to be a cheater, read it. Then Gilligan gets rescued, and whoever he's supposed to be with, he's going to be with. Aren't we all? Familiarly speaking. If you have 12 chakra, you're going a lot of places. So it is spoken. Living word testimony. Read Jesus and the Essenes and meet Sudi. He'll tell you about a 4-star conjunction. He didn't know the names of the planets, but he said 4 stars and 4 corners. I'm 12. Dad told me to watch. I'm going to tell Dolores. She wrote a book, Jesus and the Essenes. Highly recommended reading on Kindle. And then you meet people that met Jesus and you learn about furniture. Because time is a dimension. And Sudi described what needed to be described. Helped me to understand the simultaneousness of his recovery. Because Sudi watched him come back in body, recover a silver cord and go back in. As Mary Magdalene was timing it out through the door so he could, man, imagine trying to get up from that. I can't. Only one man can say that. And he's with us. Look at the sun. That's who we are. And he sent you the invitation. Give them what we have so that they may be one as we are one. Who is he referring to? You vote, or are you? Did you elect yourself to be like him and behave like him joyously? If you can sing, I'm sure he could. They said that in the temple, him talking was like music, and people followed him where he walked to walk in his footprints. So he was hitting it. Had followers. There were no fish, though, distributed, because they were in Pisces, so they got to do that. That's how that works. The same way, vegetarian. And in closing, let me show you a sacred human being. Oh, look at what those words say. Boom.